Hi gang, and welcome to Drawer 17. This one is multinational, I guess you would say. It's mostly Hamburg 8s. That's what I mostly have in this one. So I continued in the Germanic area of the world and included these because these are the only examples of the soaps that I have. You can see these in another video to find out the fascinating story about how I acquired them. I love these things. And we have the dollar signs. Now, these things are just a nightmare because there's so many like little subtleties and levers and things to, fiddle with to actually get them open and to lock them on somebody. But the important thing to remember is that they came in two different styles. Okay, one with the flat key. And it's a double bitted, goes in, opens up the cuff. See, these things are just, they're a nightmare. It's little pieces that clip on each other and blah, blah, blah. And they also came in the round key. These apparently are more common. You just see these popping up a little bit more frequently than the flat key ones. And I did have another pair of round keys before, but I sold them because they were basically only good for parts. So, but there's all kinds of little moving levers, bits on these things that are just, it's no wonder they didn't really, catch on or whatever. Too long anyway. And here's the dollar sign cuffs, which they're really very strange. Very strange. And with all these little floppy levers and hook-like appendages, and you get a case lifts up, and when you put the key in, and you got little doodads and doohickeys everywhere. It's no wonder that they're rare. It's no wonder they didn't catch on. And another thing you notice is that there's only there's only grooves on the one side to catch the ratchet. What? Isn't that weird? Well, that's all you needed, so that's why they had that. But there's so much going on with these damn things. So anyway, we're just gonna put these back here. And like I said, you can check out my other videos where I show maybe in greater detail some of the cuffs. Just carrying this thing around, the average cop on the beat ain't gonna want to do that. But interesting nonetheless, and you gotta include them. And I have these really cool German figure 8s too. These are I really like these. I got these from a fellow collector years ago. But I just love, it's so simple. I mean, it's the screw, kind of like a plug 8, the British ones, but it's just a little bit different. It has a neat little key with it. And I just love the workmanship on this thing. It's really cool. Unfortunately, these weren't marked, and nobody marked these things either, and nobody marked these, and some of these are marked, some of the Hamburg 8s are marked, but not many. It really makes it difficult for historians to trace histories, you know what I mean? You have to collect catalogs and stuff like that. Most of the markings you see are just, the country of origin, not really manufacturers. But as mentioned in another previous video, the Hamburg 8s came in a variety of sizes for the lock case. They fold flat and then they can be opened, carried unlocked. And another thing to remember is that they came with a fluted key, which just means that there's that little groove in it, sort of like a bowling alley gutter, and flat keys. And flat keys. The fluted ones that I've always found always have that neat anchor on there. These are actually the first Hamburg 8s I ever bought came with that key. As you can tell, they came, you know, slight size variations, the keyhole variations. Why don't I turn around so you can see all the keyholes? But they came in various keyhole configurations. Sorry. And, you know, the locking tube is a different size on some of them. Some have different diameters for the cuff part itself. You know, they just came in a variety of different sizes. And I just seem to be able to pick these up pretty frequently. But what I like doing is getting the ones that have the markings on. These are just wall hangers. It doesn't even, I don't even think there's anything left inside that one side. And this one is just, it's dented and rusted shut. So it's even, you know, ugh. As you know, sometimes a placeholder is all you need. For the time being anyway. I don't have much to say about these except it's always good every once in a while to pick them up and you know try and open them or squirt them with oil, let them soak for a little bit or whatnot. Just, you know, a little tender loving care. It's always nice to revisit your old friends. All right, so that's it for drawer 17. I hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, you know, it's getting a little variety here. And again, this is in one of the skinnier drawers. So once I add to it, I'll have to expand again. But anyway, please don't forget to click that subscribe button and we'll see you again next time.